Hello everyone, welcome to today's video where we will decode the final and most challenging stage of a UPSC exam, the personality test, or as we all know it, the interview. If you are a beginner striving to clear UPSC, this video is just for you. Unlike the prelims and mains, the interview is not about how much you know, it's about how well you think, how you articulate, and how you present yourself. Let's dive into a real UPSC interview experience to uncover the patterns and topics that you need to prepare for. The following details provide a glimpse into an engaging UPSC interview conducted on 9th January during the afternoon session, presided over by the esteemed Dr. Dinesh Dasa sir, the candidate hailing from Uttar Pradesh and with academic roots in IIT BHU. So these are the details of the candidate. He is from Uttar Pradesh and his optional subject which is sociology. So he holds a degree in pharmaceutical engineering and is currently working as SDE. Okay, and with sociology as their optional subject, the candidate showcased a diverse profile enriched by hobbies like mindfulness, meditation, and watching test cricket alongside an interest in volleyball. Right? So their responses reflect a blend of technical expertise, analytical depth, and personal interests, making this interaction insightful and inspiring for aspirants. So let's move. Let's move to the main content. Coming to the questions of general knowledge and current affairs. The interview began with a discussion on cricket. The candidate was asked questions like, why did India lose in the BGT? Coming to BGT, so the full form of BGT it is Border Gavaskar Trophy. And coming to the second question, what are your thoughts on Yashasvi Jaiswal's playing style? Right? So the takeaway here, stay updated with the current events, not just politics or economics, but sports, culture, and even entertainment as well. It's not just about knowing what happened, it's about analyzing it. For instance, the candidate mentioned India's team transition phase, which impressed the board. Coming to social sciences and analytical ability. The board asked the questions like, what is functionalism in sociology? What is conflict theory? Explain the political spectrum from far right to far left and its representations in India. Right? That means the points in India. Here is the tip. We need to understand key sociological theories and political concepts, but don't stop there. Relate them to India's context. For example, the candidate identified Maoists as the far left and struggled to recall the far right equivalent. Be prepared for such curveballs. And coming to the economics and policy discussions. Policy discussions are a favorite topic. In this interview, rail privatization was discussed. And the questions included, what are your views on privatization? And do you know about cherry picking? Here, the board expects you to present a balanced perspective, discuss both the benefits and challenges, and suggest feasible solutions. For example, instead of opposing privatization outright, you can explore models like public-private partnerships. Right? So, coming to international relations, India's neighbours. So, geopolitics is another critical area. The candidate was asked, why are Nepal and Bhutan moving away from India? The first question. And the next one, what steps would you take to improve relations with Nepal? These are the two questions the candidate has received. from international relations. Okay, so the answer involved hydropower projects, trade relations, and tackling Chinese influence. But a panel member intervened, pointing out challenges in completing such projects. This shows the importance of being thorough with real world issues and practical solutions. Case studies. We can go with the case studies, right? So coming to the technical knowledge and sectoral awareness. If you have a technical background, be prepared for domain specific questions. So this particular candidate faced questions like, why does India lag in R&D for pharma drugs? And what is PETA? And how does it impact pharmaceutical research? So the key here is to connect your expertise to broader societal impacts. For instance, discuss how ethical concerns in clinical trials can slow innovation. Okay, so let's move to personal interests and behavioral traits. So here we need to understand one thing. The board doesn't just test your knowledge. They also want to understand your personality, included with all-round awareness. So here, coming to this particular segment, the questions included were, what is mindfulness meditation and how do you practice it? Coming to the second question, have you played any games? So here, this particular segment is your chance to showcase your self-awareness and stress handling abilities. Be honest and connect your practices like mindfulness to your aspirations as a civil servant. And coming to the next one, creative and hypothetical scenarios. Here the board often throws in creative challenges. This candidate was asked, if I give you 1 billion, can you develop a new drug? Right? And coming to the second question, what changes have occurred in volleyball over 2 decades? See here, these type of questions test our creativity and ability to think on our feet. So don't get panic. Structure your thoughts and provide logical, innovative responses. Right? So to wrap up, here are 5 key takeaways for your UPSC interview. Balanced perspective in the sense, views with the supporting examples. Stay calm under pressure and maintain composure. And relate answers to administration and public welfare. Admit gracefully if you don't know an answer. Right? Showcase your personality, not just your knowledge. Remember, my dear friends, the UPSC interview is about engaging in a meaningful dialogue, not just answering questions. So, start preparing now and approach your interview with confidence. Finally, good luck to all aspirants. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insights on cracking UPSC. See you in the next video. This is Chinmay Dachradi signing off.